welcome back to the show. And today I'm doing a bit of a Q&A because I did a massive recruitment drive through social media and through YouTube as well. We're using all different sort of social media sites to basically attract quality, high caliber sales associates and watchmakers internationally. We've got a campaign in Moscow at the moment, a campaign in Switzerland, Geneva, London, New York. So we're running those, and I've had a hell of a lot of interest from people from Russia, China, Mandarin speakers, Russian speakers, different dialects of Arabic and stuff for Dubai and Bahrain and Abu Dhabi and stuff like that. So it's going really well, guys, and I've literally been bombarded with questions from people that aren't from the industry, who are watch enthusiasts, you could say collectors, or people that want to get into the industry. And you know, the luxury high-end market is very niche, and there aren't millions of jobs out there, guys. I'm going to be very honest with you. There aren't hundreds of jobs, and a lot of the jobs that we have we work exclusive with a lot of these concessions and used new boutiques. We work in conjunction with some of the higher luxury brands, some of the lower brands as well. And what can I say? Yeah, it's difficult. And look, I'll put it to you like this. One of the most common questions I got was that I keep on sending my CV and no one ever responds to me. And my first question is, well, what's your background? You've got no relevant experience, you know. The key to it is for you to attract anybody from a recruitment agency, you need to be able to tick off most of the boxes that they're advertising that role, okay? So, for example, the roles that we've got, you need at least 3 to 4 years commercial experience from the industry, okay? So it could be, you know, you're working for one of their competitors, or you're working for a luxury brand and you've had experience of consulting and selling luxury watches, okay? And that's the key, really. People pay, this is where people don't understand and think agencies are really arseholes and, you know, and we just don't call back, or we're not even looking at the CV. What it is, we get paid to find people with the exact criteria that they must tick off all of those boxes. That's how we warrant those big fees. You know, we charge a percentage of the annual basic salary, okay? So why would they want to use us? If they, you know, they want someone who's going to come in with very relatively little training that will have an immediate impact on the business and maybe bring, you know, a portfolio of clients with them as well. That would be the ideal situation, but that's not always the case because some people will prefer certain brands, okay? So my advice to anybody who really, really wants to get into the industry and has no luxury watch sales experience is get into a job where potentially you will have transferable skills, okay? Now, look, if you haven't got the experience, avoid going through recruitment agencies. You're literally going to be wasting your time because no one will be getting back to you. When you're going online, maybe try a website called Indeed.com, and there's got an advanced search section on there. And if you choose jobs advertised directly by the employer, that is the key thing, because you're not going through an agency. You have a higher chance doing that because they're more likely to take a chance on you when you haven't got the experience, when they're not paying an agency fee, okay? That's the real benefit of that. You stand a better chance. Secondly, go direct to the watch boutiques that you're interested in, okay? You have to, in the luxury watch industry, one, you need to be articulate. You need to be presentable. Tattoos are no-go, okay? Make sure you're suited and booted. Make sure you look your very best you can be when you're going in there, because first impressions are everything. Sometimes if you go into the boutique and you know that boutique is actually recruiting and they've got a job on at the moment that you think you can be suitable for, if they like you, they like your personality, you come across well, you've done your research and you've demonstrated yourself in such a way that you could consult with them, and they ask you to sell a watch, you know, right then and there, like a trade test sort of thing, and you can impress them like that. That's how people have got into the industry, you know, just off the cuff. They've walked into the actual boutique, and they know they did their research, know there's a job on there, they've gone in and they've asked to speak to the boutique manager, and they've suited them, but they've presented themselves in such a way they would want to buy from you, okay? And the key to it is, guys, is that when you're going to do something like that, you need to back everything you say with real substance. So, there's some people say to me, like, I've been in this, I've been watch collecting like for 10, 15 years. I want to turn my hobby into a career sort of thing, and I would love to sell watches. This is something that I could do all day long. Don't get me wrong, it's not, the job isn't that glamorous when you're sitting there in a boutique waiting for a customer and have people waste your time all day long. But, if you really want to do it, guys, this is the best approach. Do your research, make sure you're suited and booted. Make sure you're ready for any reservations that they will have about you, because I guarantee if you're not from the industry, the first reservation they're going to have, you've never worked in this industry before, so you've got to come up with some good reservations that will diminish any concerns or reservations they may have about you. So do some role plays at home, practice what you're going to say. It's a bit like you're selling your services to them, okay? The key to it is, guys, if you can get a job where you've got some sort of transferable skills, for example, then your approach, the concept of it is exactly the same, but you're just selling a different product, okay? But of course, the biggest thing is they're going to want to know that you've got the passion for the industry, and most importantly, you need to show that you have the knowledge and passion about their product, okay? Because everybody likes to wear a t-shirt to make me feel important, okay? You need to make them feel important, compliment them, let them know what a big enthusiast you are about the watch brand that they're selling, or the watch brands that they're selling at the boutique, and just demonstrate, your sales ability, okay? You need to find real life work examples of where you've sold other products, okay, of similar value, okay? Because, if you're going in there and you're selling, they're selling watches for £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, and you turn around and, I've been selling Parker pens and WH Smith. It's not the same thing, guys. Different total customer. You've got to demonstrate that you can deal with their clientele, okay? And you can hold a conversation, you can engage with them and reassure that customer that they're making the right decision buying that watch, okay? And don't get me wrong, there's some watch brands that are harder to sell than others because the brand in the market isn't that good, but you need to get around that. You need to demonstrate what you're all about. So I hope that helps, guys. And I want to say big thanks to a guy called Sergey, who basically published an article in Russia over there, apparently, and we're on a radio channel. He mentioned, our jobs for free, which was absolutely great. So when you're in the UK, Serge, I'll be taking you for a bite to eat for sure, just to say thanks for all your help. I really appreciate everything, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I am going to be doing a lot of Q&A, questions and answers, because I've been bombarded. I can't believe what, we did the channel initially for a recruitment drive in the luxury watch market, and I ended up talking about watches I've been buying and stuff like that. It's been absolutely great, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope my advice sort of helps you guys that are struggling to do it, get into the industry. It can be done, but you might need to start at the bottom and work your way up, yeah? Nothing is achieved overnight, So good luck, guys. And yeah, talk to you soon.